Welcome to Chicken Yard Sports Thursday Night Football Edition. If Pigskins could fly, I am your host, Yak Blunderland, along with my faithful co-host, Earl Blasterson. And if that second to last play of the game before the kneel down didn't encompass the Ravens offense perfectly, I don't know what did, as Lamar just threw another pick in the end zone, and the Ravens fucking suck.
Yeah, that's really embarrassing for them. Just outclassed by the Dolphins tonight on defense.
Woof.
I mean, seriously, that was a brutal ass kicking. They could not do a fucking thing on offense tonight, and throwing a pick right there at the end is even more embarrassing. It's just awful.
Yeah. Oh man, just such a Thursday night football game, to be honest. 9 points scored in the first half, and then no points scored in the third quarter, and then like a 7-16 fourth quarter to have the final score be 10-22 in favor of the Dolphins. And just God bless it. What we were kind of talking about earlier, people forget that the Ravens should have lost to the Lions. Let me say that again for the people in back. The Ravens should have lost to the Lions. If they had any other kicker on planet Earth, they lose to the Lions, but they have Tucker, so they don't. And then people just like forget. They don't talk about that game anymore. They're like, everyone in the AFC has like a bad loss, and they're like talking about the bad losses. And I'm like, yeah, but the Ravens should have lost to the Lions.
Yeah, you think John Harbaugh was having a good time tonight?
John Harbaugh's always having a good time, but he was having less of a good time tonight than.
It was hilarious. They have that really bad fumble, and the Dolphins take it back to the house. And at that point, it was like, okay, maybe the Dolphins can actually do this. It's like the fourth quarter. There's like 8 minutes left, and they put up some points right there. And then, of course, they have to get down all the way into the red zone, like way first and goal. And with 2.5 minutes left, and they get the first down instead of scoring the touchdown right away, ensuring that they'll probably win the game no matter what. And then Tua finally gets in. But this game was just absolutely horrible, like up until the fourth quarter. And even then, it was exciting because the Dolphins were about to beat the Ravens. But like, this was a bad football game.
Oh, it was such a bad football game. Honestly, and when I say the only bright spot of the game came when the legend of Bobby Hunt, Robert Hunt, scored the world's greatest touchdown, and they took it away from him like the bastards they are. Oh, well,
it's just hilarious because he's not even allowed to catch the ball right there. Like, he's not an eligible receiver. But the dude just like ran out there like he was running the screen. And you can see Myles Gaskin is behind him, like jumping up, trying to catch it. And this dude's just like, nah, fuck it. I'll do
fuck you, dude.
And then
if Myles Gaskin catches that football, he gets tackled at the 9-yard line. You know, he's not Bobby Hunt. He ain't no Bobby Hunt.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Hunt is clearly the best athlete on the field any given day. I mean, you try and do that at 300 pounds. My man's like got it in from like 10 yards out and did the whole like John Elway getting flipped and banged around. That shit was fucking epic.
Yeah, dude, he was just reenacting the helicopter.
And the fumble recovery that had too, Xavier Howard was like so patient and made about 4 cuts before he got into the end zone. Like the Dolphins across the board were just bawling the fuck out in certain moments.
God damn, dude. Yeah, it was so funny. I heard this week, and it is the most accurate statement I've ever heard about the Ravens defense, but they are a break, don't bend defense.
Yeah.
Pretty much the opposite. It's like bend, don't break, give up some chunk plays, don't let them get in the end zone, or try to like limit the chunk plays, whatnot. Nah, the Ravens are like, yo, if you beat us, we want you to beat us deep. Like, if we're going to lose the game at the end, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you guys want the ball back? How about we score a touchdown? How about the Ravens just give the Dolphins a touchdown at the end of the game? And God bless it.
They're fucking horrible, though. It's like, how are you 6-2 and you go into the 2-7 Miami Dolphins and let them just embarrass you, because what they did tonight was just make it so you couldn't do a fucking thing on offense. Even late in the game, at the
No,
very end, you couldn't even do anything. Like,
you
they
threw a
held you to
pick.
three
Yeah.
fucking points. 3 fucking points. It's crazy. Or I'm sorry, it's 10 points. I forgot that they did get that Mark Andrews touchdown, but also that drive was as sus as they come. Like, Lamar Jackson, they get it pinned on the 1 yard line, and Lamar almost gets sacked in the end zone and then gets roughed, and that was definitely a roughing penalty. But then on the following series, they get another roughing the passer where the guy basically just kind of gently fell into Lamar, and so that moved the sticks. And then shortly after that, they get a defensive holding on a 3rd and 3 where the Ravens wouldn't have converted, and move the sticks again, and then throw the touchdown to Mark Andrews. It was just a joke. Like, the ref seriously kept the Ravens in this game single-handedly. It shouldn't have even been close. Like, the Dolphins should have got the ball back when it was still like 15-3, and it might have just ended there. But like, yeah, fucking refs, man.
But honestly, like and I don't know why anyone would have doubted the Dolphins in the first place. I mean, when you have Jacoby Brissett starting,
Yeah, dude.
chalk that up for a W, dude. The brisket.
Mitchcoby Trubrisket, dude.
Mitchcoby Trubrisket. Dude, just a legend in the making. That's for damn sure. And yeah, I mean, once you see him get the start, you just got all the money should have been going in on Miami after that.
It was hilarious too, because Miami, he gets hurt and Tua's already hurt, and they only have 2 quarterbacks, so they have to put Tua in, and it's just like, yeah, great, former 5th overall pick, like,
who's injured?
Yeah, who's already injured.
Like the Dolphins said, oh no, if Tua's healthy, we're gonna be starting him over the brisket, but he's not healthy, but they're still trusting him to play backup, and he plays the entire second half. Oh god.
So it's the most Thursday shit ever.
Yeah, great. But they still just kick the shit out of the Ravens, so it doesn't even matter in the end.
Yeah, also he had this like little like out route to a tight end that went for like 30 fucking yards, and it's like just padding his stats. His throwing hand is hurt, and he can't even do that, so it's just like a little 2-yard dump off, and he gets 30 yards for it. It's great, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's what happens when you play the Ravens defense, and just the AFC in general. I feel like there's a new top team in the AFC week in and week out, and I think it's Tennessee right now. I think it's Tennessee right now, but I was listening to some people say, well, the Ravens are right there. Well, guess what? The Ravens are not fucking right there anymore. No. It's like the AFC North is back open in wide open contention. The Steelers are somehow on a 4-game winning streak. The Browns just pumped the Bengals, who were like leading the AFC 2 weeks ago, and now they're in the bottom of the division. It's like, dude, the AFC is such a crapshoot right now. It's just a carousel, and I'm about it.
Yeah, I'm very about it.
It's going to be hilarious when out of nowhere the Dolphins come screaming back and get the number 1 seed in the AFC, led by the brisket.
I mean, dude, Buffalo did lose to Jacksonville last week, so
that's what I mean, dude. Like, Buffalo was supposed to be the number 1 team in the AFC. Guess who they lose to? Jacksonville. It's like, what in the fuck?
Also, the Ravens tonight, though, had 2 of the most comical blown coverages ever. And for it to happen tonight, along with all that other shit, was just so bad. Because in the second half, they literally let Albert Wilson, in motion, full sprint, get around the corner, wide open. It's like every offensive coordinator's wet dream to see a guy running out of the backfield already at full sprint, wide open.
We disguised him so well. He's like, no, dude, he was running in a straight line.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, this was a really great game, especially because towards the end, I'm not even that against the Ravens, but I just wanted Miami to win so bad because it's funnier, and
oh yeah,
goddamn did they deliver tonight.
Yeah, well, I think that about wraps it up here on Thursday Night Football. If Pigskins could fly, Chicken Yard Sports. God, what a fucking hilarious football game. Very entertaining. Very terrible. Very Thursday.
Sorry it took us a minute to get going there, but I think we finished strong.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, go ahead, subscribe, check out some other stuff. we'll be here all season long. Cheers.